It is a known fact that a taxi driver has one of the most dangerous occupations in the world. For one Guatemalan national who was driving his taxi cab in Belize City, his daily routine of ferrying passengers to their destination turned fatal on Wednesday night.
We received information that a vehicle was crashed somewhere on Prince Street near an alley. When police arrived on the scene, they found Luis Ramos, taxi driver, slouched over. He was seated in the driver's seat, slouched over, with apparent gunshot wound. No?
This is the dark green Toyota Camry taxi cab that Ramos was driving at the time he met his fate at an alley on Prince Street. According to family members, they got the shocking news a little before midnight. We spoke with his grandmother, Teresa de Lorenzo, this morning.
Seems like it was a 9mm gun that was used, and a lot of people saw what happened. It happened around 11:50 p.m. That was when they came to tell my daughter of the situation, and she was sleeping because it was like almost midnight. She got up and was told that Luisito was there, and when she got there, they had already taken him to the morgue, and his car was taken to the police station. His money was stolen and his cell phone was found in the car. Also, some money was found, but it was not complete because it was counted before he went out. He got a single gunshot, and when my daughter went to see him, he was bleeding profusely, and he was still warm. That's why they took him to the hospital to see if they could revive him.
But there was nothing anyone could have done, as Ramos received a single gunshot wound to the right side of his neck. Another family outrage at the loss of their loved one. Sergeant Fitzroy Yearwood says they are trying to establish if Ramos was involved in any incident prior to his untimely death.
Right now we have a lot of incidents reported where they are catching taxi cabs, and when they get to a certain destination they just rob the drivers. And now, well, I mean, it's not right for us to speculate anything. We are just waiting and try to establish this motive. I used to ride taxi a lot, and I found drivers that I had a lot of trust in. So when I used to call for taxi, I used to ask for certain drivers, and if they were not available, then I would settle for somebody else. But I don't know. It's not right for us to speculate. Let's just work on what we have and then try to establish and try to even find the perpetrators of this crime.
Interesting to note, Yearwood says it has been a common occurrence of drivers being targeted. But was this attempt to take Ramos's life a premeditated robbery?
Departmental investigation have led us to believe that Mr. Ramos was not shot where he was found. Secondly, if he was robbed, would have to be determined after the family can say whether or not all his items that he had on him was accounted for. So we would not say that robbery is the order of the day. We are dealing with what we know. We know that someone lost his life, so we classified it as a murder.
The family says that Luis came to Belize as a young boy from Guatemala, and he had been helping his mother to raise his siblings.
He drove a black car with some letters at the front. He was of Hispanic descent, but he grew up here and he was brought from a young age from Guatemala. He was a Belizean citizen because he had his nationality. He had his documents and he was legal here. He used to be a taxi driver and he used to give his mother money.
Ramos was a part of the unestablished Belize Latinos taxi service on Albert Street. Reporting for Love News, I am Maria Novelo.